You guys are gonna like this one. I found a pretty sweet spot last night. Just kind of pushing my luck with having somebody come tell me I couldn't be here, but to wake up to this view that you guys are about to see is well worth taking the risk. I mean, really, can you wake up stressed out? You gotta wake up and look out and see that. So I think I'm gonna soak this in for a quick minute, and then I am going to grab some coffee and go out and do some fishing today. All right, guys, well, coffee is down. I am energized, and I'm down here back on the jetty, ready to get out, see if we can't find some fish today. I'm only bringing 2 rods down with me right now. Kind of waiting for the tide change. I'm gonna hit that slack tide, and I think that's gonna be when I'm gonna find what it is that I'm probably gonna end up keeping and cooking up here a little bit later. But I got 2 setups with me. One of them is gonna be throwing that Berkeley gulp bait, and the other one's going to be basically like your surf fishing rig, which would be a high-low rig, but without the low. So what do you call that? I kind of, maybe it's just slipping my mind. Maybe I needed to drink more coffee this morning, but I think I have the tools to get the job done. So I'm going to try and get up to where I need to be without eating it, and get out here and fish. I'm going to start out with the Berkeley gulp bait on there. We can't find us a fish. Trying to get that thing to sink and get down to the bottom right now. We should be the beginning of slack tide. Did we just get a fish already? Oh, no way, you guys. That is rad. Feels good too. Holy crap. Oh, it just got into the rocks, you guys. No. And give him some slack. He went right into the rocks. Oh, that sucks. It's one of the crappy things about these fish. I'm gonna wait for him. There we go. Ah. One of the crappy things about these fish, it's gonna be a rockfish. But they've got those fins that they can just fan out and really just pin themselves in these rocks. So basically what I got to do now is really hope I got a good hook set on there. My drag was really tight and I was not able to pull this thing in, so I'm curious what's going to be on there. I can feel it still down there. You just got to get it to start swimming around. Oh, I hate this. First cast, come on. Gonna have to wait this one out. See that rod tip? It's gonna get me all rodeoed up in those rocks down there. He moved out. There we go. There he comes. Oh, that is a monster bass, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is the biggest bass I've caught out here yet. Wow. That is by far the biggest bass I've got out here. No wonder it was so hard to get in. All right, lucky day, dude. You are too much for me to eat. Oh, thank you for that fight. First cast fish, I love it. Oh yeah, that was way too much for me to eat, you guys. Way too much for me to eat. I need something smaller so I'm not wasting anything. Already. So I think we're gonna throw out some bait here. There we go. And see if we can't find something. So what we're doing, just gonna bait up this little bait hook that we've got going here. We're gonna do that with this little sand shrimp. Go through its little horn thing back. So, at least in my experience, that using this line will definitely give you a longer casting life with these baits. Let's see if we can't find a fish. Well, as you guys might have seen, we had one on, and I would dang near call that a crappy knot or just you know what, no excuses. I lost a fish. All right, guys, we are down to our last little shrimp. So it's either I catch a fish right here, or I'm gonna have to go grab some more bait. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found our meal for the day. Sorry, little guy, but you're like the perfect size for me to eat all by myself out here. Sorry, dude. You look yummy, though. You're not going to have a whole lot of meat. It's going to be easy to clean. You're not going anywhere. You choked that bait, so... What better way to top off this meal than to add in some Oregon clam with it? So I stopped by Flamingo Jim's there in Rockaway real quick and grabbed this cheap little shovel. And I'm just gonna put some clams in this little water bottle here that I cut the top off of, because I am eating by myself since I'm out here by myself. And so I don't need very many. What is cool about out here is it's actually really easy to get to, walk out and start digging and find clams. All kinds of indicators around here of clams being around. So I'm not particular about which type it is that I am gonna find out here. It's just gonna be nice to have something else to add to this meal that I'm about to go and prepare, and I'm really looking forward to. So as soon as I find my little spot, and I think I'm about there, because when you've got this much territory to choose from, you can't really be that picky. So let's start digging and see if we can find some clams. There's some shell of a purple varnish clam right there. If we could find purple varnish clams, I'd be happy with that. I'm just gonna get some stuff out here real quick. Get us a hole going, and I might just start using my hands. At least this will give us a nice good start. And just start moving stuff. There's a clam. So I think with those purple varnish clams, you're allowed like, what, 72 of them? There's a clam. These aren't very big. A couple of clams. That might be one. That's a clam. There's a clam. So you're allowed different limits for different types of clams out here. And I believe with like the razor clams, when you find those, you're not allowed to pick through like I'm about to do. There's another small one which we'll end up throwing back in here. But if those were razor clams, you wouldn't be able to come out here and say, oh, I'm gonna keep this one, I'm gonna throw back this one, and try and find better ones. It's one of those, you find it, you gotta take it. Oh, this is kind of cool. Yeah, this is, you get absolutely filthy doing this, you guys, but it is a lot of fun, especially when you get in an area like this where we're just finding clams all over in this one spot. And I've already got more than I'm gonna take for dinner tonight. But see, some of these guys come back here down the road, those clams will be a lot bigger. I've had some pretty decent sized purple varnish clams. I'm feeling a bunch right there. At least three. 1, 2, 3. I think we'll stop here so we don't disturb too many more of these clams unnecessarily. But I think you guys get the point, right? It's actually a bunch for a very short period of time. Very little work. And all I did was just kind of make this hole here and start digging around. Pretty easy to fill these guys. What do you got there? What are you? Little sand shrimp? Yeah, little sand shrimp. That's cool. All right, so, oh, jeez, I'm stuck. There you go. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna pick out maybe 5 or 6 of these things. These are the purple varnish clams. They cook up really well. I think we're gonna go 1, 2. So there's 3. That was a big one. Oh, and I already kind of got an idea of how I want to cook these. These are all pretty small. We'll do that. We're gonna take 5 because I don't need to overdo it. We're gonna throw all these guys back in here, and I'll even be courteous enough to maybe throw a little sand back over you. Well, that was really easy. Now we've got something else to add to our dinner for this evening, and I'm gonna be a happy camper. getting there. So while I get this water boiling, got the fish finishing up here. I'm gonna let these cool down. I'm gonna add that into the pasta here. And what I was putting on the fish is this panko, which is one of my favorite things to use. And also, since I don't have lemons or anything, what I wanted to do is use some of this olive oil added into the butter. Helps it cook better. All right, you guys, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to eating some of this food. Really glad to be able to go down there and find some of these clams. I'm pretty darn good. I wish I would have had more of a chance to get these things cleaned out, but I really don't mind a little bit of sand in there. So if you guys haven't gone down, I'll do that panko. Man, if you guys have not had panko, that Japanese breading, I highly recommend it. It makes everything better. I always suck at making these pasta noodles because I'm so used to doing regular pasta that I always end up undercooking them. But al dente, whatever. But I gotta say, we'll be sitting down here on the coast right now, eating this fish that was caught just over here. These clams that were caught just down the road. Delicious. I'm not the biggest seafood fan, but I would say when it's caught and cooked that fresh, and you can't go wrong. So honestly, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the first catch and cook video. And if you guys are new to the channel, maybe this is the first video you saw, hit that subscribe button and like the video. Don't like it, but until next time, you guys, tight lines, and I hope to see you out on the water. I can't get enough of these noodles.